They gathered in the church house, candles burning bright. Preacher man said, trust me now, don't question what's right. Ignored the stars above them, the earth beneath their feet, clinging to their faith, but won't let truth compete. The textbook sat unopened, dust upon the page. They traded facts for stories that'll never age. The fossils in the hillside, they don't wanna know. Cover them with sermons, hope the doubt won't show. Oh, how they pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on tonight. The world is wide and wondrous, but it's lost to their decree. They choose the simple answers and the truth they'll never see. The oceans rise and tremble, the fields begin to fade. The voices of the scientists grow softer every day, but they call it fear-mongering, a trick or a lie. They'll watch the rivers dry up and still wonder why. The old man at the pulpit whispers God's grand plan. No room for evolution in the making of man. They preach with fire and fury, a message carved in stone, leaving cracks in the foundation that'll break the unknown. Oh, how they pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on the night. The world is wide and wondrous, but it's lost to their decree. They choose the simple answers and the truth they'll never see. Oh, how they pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on tonight. The world is wide and wondrous, but it's lost to their decree. They choose the simple answers and the truth they'll never see. They gathered in the church house, candles burning bright. Preacher man said, trust me now, don't question what's right. Ignored the stars above them, the earth beneath their feet, clinging to their faith, but won't let truth compete. The textbook sat unopened, dust upon the page. They traded facts for stories that'll never age. The fossils in the hillside, they don't wanna know. Cover them with sermons, hope the doubt won't show. Oh, how they pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on tonight. The world is wide and wondrous, but it's lost to their decree. They choose the simple answers and the truth they'll never see. The oceans rise and tremble, the fields begin to fade. The voices of the scientists grow softer every day, but they call it fear-mongering, a trick or a lie. They'll watch the rivers dry up and still wonder why. The old man at the pulpit whispers God's grand plan. No room for evolution in the making of man. They preach with fire and fury, a message carved in stone, leaving cracks in the foundation that'll break the unknown. Oh, how they pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on to night. The world is wide and wondrous, but it's lost to their decree. They choose the simple answers and the truth they'll never see. Oh, how they pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on to night. The world is wide and wondrous, but it's lost to their decree. They choose the simple answers and the truth they'll never see. They gathered in the church house, candles burning bright. Preacher man said, trust me now, don't question what's right. Ignored the stars above them, the earth beneath their feet, clinging to their faith, but won't let truth compete. The textbook sat unopened, dust upon the page. They traded facts for stories that'll never age. The fossils in the hillside, they don't want to know. Cover them with sermons, hope the doubt won't show. Oh, how they pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on to night. The world is wide and wondrous, but it's lost to their decree. They choose the simple answers and the truth they'll never see. The oceans rise and tremble, the fields begin to fade. The voices of the scientists grow softer every day, but they call it fear-mongering, a trick or a lie. They'll watch the rivers dry up and still wonder why. The old man at the pulpit whispers God's grand plan. No room for evolution in the making of man. They preach with fire and fury, a message carved in stone, leaving cracks in the foundation that'll break the unknown. Oh, how they pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on to night. The world is wide and wondrous, but it's lost to their decree. They choose the simple answers and the truth they'll never see. They pray and close their eyes so tight, denying what's in front of them, holding on to night. The world is wide and wondrous, but it's lost to their decree. They choose the simple answers and the truth they'll never see.
spinning truth round the axis. That's a thank-you-all ride. Flirts fumbling hard, trying to run and hide. We got that gravity pulling, you just drifting through. Science slaps empirical, stick to the glue. Round pound, sharper minds, we probe for the real. History stacked tall, experiments that seal. Curious minds, globe-trot evidence rolls deep. While flirts count shadows, we night sky sweep. Eratosthenes flex with them shadow lines. Measured Earth's curve, no conspiracy signs. Dropping mics like Newton when his apple fell. Maths to beat, y'all theory stale like a cell. Foucault's pendulum swinging to expose. Rotation so true, no flirf can oppose. Telescopes beaming, Copernican frames. Centuries stacking, flirts out of their games. Round pound, sharper minds, we probe for the real. History stacked tall, experiments that seal. Curious minds, globe-trot evidence rolls deep. While flirts count shadows, we night sky sweep. Launching satellites, proof in the pics. Flirts screaming tricks, we dropping data bricks. Physics and logic on a level supreme. It's a curved reality, splitting flirt dreams. Launching satellites, proof in the pics. Flirts screaming tricks, we dropping data bricks. Physics and logic on a level supreme. It's a curved reality, splitting flirt dreams.
And welcome to the Curious UK Debunk Show. Yep, and we're having Pseudoscience Sunday. That's right. Let's say it again. Pseudoscience Sunday. Sunday. Bit dramatic there, but hey, I have some fun. All right, so we're gonna start off here with, as we do every stream. That's right. Got the little spaceman there. A little bit of spacewalks, and of course here's my coffee, and it's been sweetened with Flat Earth tears. My favorite. I have endless supply, always coming in. So sweet. Could do without the husky hair though. Yeah, I have a husky dog, and in our house it's not condiment, it's a food group. It's not so bad right now. He's not molting as much as he normally does, but it still gets everywhere. So, right. So here we go. So a few things from the last stream there. Obviously I did one. It was on Mikey Smith, and funny enough, he actually commented on that one. Funny, and all good. I'll see if I can bring it up here and show you what See if I can bring it up here and show you the thing. I don't think I've actually set that up yet. Hold on here. Let's see here. I don't know if I can bring it up at this second. Let me see. I don't know if this will let me bring it up here, but we will see here if I can bring it up. So yeah, pretty much what he had said. Verbatim here. I'll just kind of give you. As what he had said to me was something along the lines of. I will read it to you off my phone here because I got it on here. And it was something along the lines of. Where is it? Is that it? There we are. So Mikey Smith commented saying, when he said laughing is not truth. I know I laughed a little bit there, but come on. I mean, really, he's just being silly. And he said, haha, I said, show me your stars, no cartoons, please. Funny enough, I actually had commented saying I tagged you in a mysterious comparison video, which I did months ago. I also showed you a star in my video, which if you remember on that live stream, actually showed you Arcturus. I am still waiting for you to arrange a time and day for you to come onto my show, and we can compare observations. I asked for your pictures of Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, and the Moon, as well as Venus and Uranus, if you have them. You have my. You've been avoiding me for weeks now, Mikey. And then I said to him, in this video at 1:26:47, which is 1 hour 26 minutes and 47 seconds, I showed you one of many pictures and then video of the star Taurus. I have many more, including several of Jupiter and its moons, Saturn, Mars, Saturn, Venus, Uranus, and many high detailed images of the moon and sunspots, including ones earlier in this very video. I look forward to your evidence of any of your videos, being fake or CGI. Remember, evidence needs to be provided to support your claims of any of the pictures. Any of my pictures are fake, FYI. I know 1,000% they are not because I took them and I personally seen the celestial bodies. So far, Mikey Smith and his cronies there, including Level Earth, Flat Earth Reconnaissance, have failed to get back to me. As of right now, I will do a live stream at this second. I will check on. I'm going to the correct email. My email. And I have nothing. I'm going to check back down here a bit. Mikey Smith. There you are, Mikey Smith. So far, last time I heard from Mikey, I emailed Mikey on the 21st of October. Mikey, I'm away. I'm away this weekend. I told him I was away this weekend. Then I said, then I told him I was back, and he has not got back to me at all. Let me see here. Where is it? That was on 21st of April. Then I emailed him again, and he has not got back to me at all. And so far, I have had nothing off of Mikey or anybody else. So, yeah, he did see that email, did see that live stream, and he asked for pictures of the stars, which is funny enough because in that video, I showed a picture, one of many pictures of stars, including video, which he always claims that nobody ever has. So, and he's failed to get back to me so far. I also did comment on Sam, who's Flat Earth Reconnaissance. He's failed to get back to me either. So they're both running. So Mikey and Sam keep running away because you know you're just going to get absolutely smashed by me, as well as you, just like you ran away from sorry, Cat decided to come and say hello. Say hello, Salem. There he is. He's just had his dinner and now he wants to come and say hello. Ooh. And he's getting tired of. Oh, crap. I'm getting tied up in my headphone now. All right. So yeah, they in order to get done, obviously he got Astronomy Live, tried to get in there and debate them, and they ran away from him as well. I mean, if you're gonna run away from me, you're definitely gonna run away from Astronomy Live because I'm a complete amateur compared to Astronomy Live. His equipment's so much better than mine. He's got a lot more experience than I do. My astrophotography is still pretty amateurish. My equipment is older and amateurish. But compared to Mikey Smith, I'm freaking like, I'm on a completely different higher level. And that's just because I know the basics, pardon me. I know the basics of how to do astronomy, astrophotography. At least I've done my research, I looked into it, and I've upgraded my equipment as I've gone. Right, so, seeing that, we are going to, I'm just going to do something real quick here. I haven't done yet. Why haven't I done it? Well, as an idiot. Alright, let's just do this here. Okay. I realized I'm a little bit. I am a little bit unprepared tonight. Come on. Yeah, I just need to just kind of do something here just for research purposes. Right, and we're going, that's scene one. Let's not do that one. Hold on here. Mhm. Yeah, I'm a little unprepared today. So yeah, Mikey Smith and all them, they have completely ran for me. And as much as I've been trying to get him to come on, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Mikey's going to come on to my stream at all. Um, I mean, I could join his. We can maybe check out, see if he's live, and maybe I'll maybe jump on there, go for a little bit of a ball kicking. Because if anybody knows, it's just going to be an absolute freaking shit show. You're gonna legit just have like Mikey Smith in there and Sam, and then whoever else. Like I say, it could be fucking like if it's Matthew Keem, who's an absolute freaking knobhead, and he won't shut up. He's like a complete child. I don't understand a man that old how he acts like such a child, but whatever. As well as most of the guys in the last time, DJ New Moon, he's an idiot too. But we'll see. We'll have a little look and see here. All right. So let me just let me see here. I'm gonna get onto the channel here now because I closed my window accidentally on myself here. So we're going to go in and see here what we have. What is it doing here? Sorry, this is better. All right. Switch over. And we're going to just about done here. Of course I'm live, so let's see here. Now I do know that Craig FTFE has a live stream tonight. He's got a debate, I believe I've seen, against Kevin, the French Canadian knobhead, who simply can't. Oh, sorry for that. Simply can't freaking comprehend the fact is that a spirit level is not doesn't have the accuracy to, or even a like a construction laser level doesn't have the accuracy to measure the curvature of the Earth because, well, he's dumb. Remember, Kevin, who works in Quebec, is a bike courier, and he thinks he's smarter than all of science. Just let that sink in for a second. He delivers letters, on a bicycle, and thinks he's smarter than a freaking physicist with a PhD who actually went to school and worked his ass off. And Kevin, who pedals his ass around downtown Quebec, thinks he's smarter than him. Wow. Dunning-Kruger, he definitely belongs to top left. He's not the king of top left this year. That'd be down to Picassoid. But, well, I'll go for that. All right. Oops. Right, so what we're going to do here, and I'm not going to forget this time, because last time I was on stream, and guess what I did? I forgot to turn on the freaking, I forgot to turn on my, my sound to my desktop. So, this time I got the sound. Alright, also I'm going to see if I can check out here, depending on how the stream goes, I'm going to check out maybe a little bit of, TikTok, and we'll go from there. But, let's just quickly check. I want to see what Mikey's up to, because even though I had somebody try to comment and say to stop picking on Mikey, I'm going to address that real quick here. So, I had somebody called John Q Public, right? Now, John Q, I understand your concern, right? I know you think Mikey, and we all can agree Mikey Smith is not the sharpest tool in the shed, right? That being said, Mikey has no problem getting on the internet, harassing people by phoning them up at like observatories, going down to universities and going down to observatories, harassing people on the freaking street, going up to shouting at children. You've seen the video where he did a live stream where he went down to Saskatoon. He's shouting at freaking other people's children. He has no problem ringing people up, harassing them there. He has no problem showing up at freaking Will Duffy's church on a weekday and harassing there and putting stuff through there. He has no problem jumping on the internet and claiming he's so smart and shouting at people in there and calling people all sorts of lies. Look, Mikey Smith may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but the man thinks he's he thinks he's really smart. He's spouting lies. He's spouting misinformation, and Mikey Smith is putting himself out there. Now, if you doesn't want it, he shouldn't be spouting all that shit out. Shouldn't be putting it out. He shouldn't be figuring on the internet. If he doesn't want to have things back, he shouldn't be spouting. If he wants to have his ideals and think the Earth is flat and think that he's the center of the universe and think that he's covered by some magical dome, because he can't figure out how to do fucking astrophotography because he uses a garbage freaking S9 phone on some pair of fucking binoculars because he doesn't think that freaking telescopes will zoom in, which I've offered to show him and have him come on my live stream. I'm just going to show him complete respect. All I want to do is just compare side by side, and then we show him what I can get with my old freaking Celestron 130 millimeter telescope, which has 307 times freaking zoom, and he's got 20 times zoom, and he thinks he's gonna go up to another one, and that's fine. He's still nothing. He thinks he can zoom in on a star because he uses the digital zoom on his S9 through a pair of binoculars and getting loads of freaking aberration. I think that that's him zooming in. The thing is, I can use my telescope, not zoom in, and I still zoom in on one freaking star. And I'm not even zooming in at all. That's just because I have 307 times fucking zoom. And Mikey needs to learn this shit. And that's the whole point of what I'm trying to put out there. But if he wants to put himself out there and think that he's a big man, thinks he can talk loads of shit, well, look, he's going to get what he gives, he's going to get. And that's plain and simple, right? Now, people may not understand, may not agree with it, and that's fine. But I'm not even being that horrible, because if it's somebody like Oakley or Nathan Thompson or friggin' Nico or Figazoid or anybody else, I'm much more harder on them. If you don't believe me, look at the way I was for freaking Steve from freaking UK when he was putting out his shit about a month or two ago, right? I called him all sorts of freaking shit because he's an absolute freaking bellend, freaking muppet. But he's the guy who's in his 60s who seems to have some sort of freaking brain up there, maybe somewhat, maybe a little bit twisted and freaking demented, but maybe he's got dementia. I don't freaking know, right? He's not quite right in the head. No flat earther is right in the head. No flat earther. Let me put this right. No flat earther is very smart. All flat earthers are stupid, right? They're scientific illiterate. They're probably even freaking illiterate to read because you can't seem to freaking comprehend a basic freaking scientific paper, which I'm not even a fucking scientist. If you notice the hat, snap on. I'm freaking automatic mechanic, and I can comprehend this shit better than any of them can. So Mikey and anybody who believes the Earth is flat, covered by a fucking magical dome, but can't prove a freaking thing, are all stupid people. So Mikey is in with the rest of them. He's dumb. Everybody's dumb. The flat earthers, any flat earther is stupid, right? They're all freaking low IQ. So he's just in with the rest of them. So am I making fun of him? I'm actually pretty nicer than Mikey than a lot of other people. A lot of people are a lot nicer than Mikey than they really should be. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe the problem is that Mikey needs to have a little bit of tough love. Maybe Mikey needs to be called out and called what he really is. Because he has no problem calling anybody else what he thinks. He has no problem freaking calling them, swearing and cussing and stuff like that. I know you can say, don't drop down to the level. But you know what? Maybe you go on to the level, you give him a little freaking smack upside the head, and let him know that they're just being a complete dumbass. Alright, rant over. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's go on. Sorry about that. I went off a little tangent there, but it's just the fact, saying all this shit, and then we get absolutely freaking bellends, then it's just not worth it. I'm going to expose him. I'm going to expose him because he's putting stuff out. And Drunk the Monk Show, same thing. We're going to laugh at him, not even be that mean to him, but you know what? He's still going to get exposed. No, I want to see if he has anything on here. And you just put it up. I mean, have you seen how much Mikey Smith freaking says about flat earthers themselves? I mean, he freaking calls them all sorts of shit too, so. He was on an hour ago. Let's quickly go through this. I haven't actually looked at this video, so it's going to be a legit reaction. I don't know what he's going to say.
This is going to get interesting, guys. Okay.
Ironworks.
This is going to get interesting, guys.
Workings.
Well, eh? Let's go to here. Hey, we're going to go over 2:30. Okay, so like 2.5 hours. Bring that down. Crank the volume. Let's get her done, guys. Let's get her done. Yes, for ourselves. So let's go here. Just back it up a few minutes, guys. We've got 7 people in the live stream, probably trolls. Not sure what they're.
Can I see what his live stream said? Oh, here. Can we go on and see what his
Some weight. That's what shirt either. Where's my shirt?
Sure, weird looking. No.
Oh, my shirt. Oh, that's a problem too, I guess. See?
So 0 comments on
Problem, man.
this. Put it up 2 hours ago. Oh, right. There's 206 views.
Okay. So let's get back to action here. We have a problem, and it won't go away. Actually, many problems. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, I guess, Mother's Day. And
It was Mother's Day in Canada, wasn't it?
Be heading over to Vika's live stream. He sent me a link, so I'm going to join the panel there. I will guarantee it, because I might as well fit in with the group, right, guys? Sit there and chit chat all afternoon. And but yeah, we'll just get right to the point. We are not going to talk in code. I don't like talking into the point there. I guess there's some issues, I guess, with the way I'm speaking. Again, like here in Canada, we have freedom of rights, freedom charter of rights. We're allowed to speak. It's kind of a wonderful country we live here in Canada.
To a point in Canada.
We have wonderful health care in most of the provinces, and but I'm not sure what the military.
I mean, that wonderful healthcare, Mikey. Why aren't you getting that foot and that toe looked at? Because that looks horrendous. You don't believe me? Look at my short I just put up yesterday, in which I did a lovely song about Mikey and his left toe, as well as his heel too. That looks horrendous. But yeah, you really should go get that looked at. I know Saskatchewan, where you live at, is one of the first provinces in Canada that had public health care. And then all the other provinces pretty much followed suit and did the exact same sort of thing. So we'll get looked at, Mikey. I'm pretty sure that would be covered by Saskatchewan Health.
Is like here, but they probably don't have any balls either, along with all the other militaries. But anyways, let's see what happens. I guess they just shoot and ask questions later. But hey, maybe that.
I'd love to see Mikey. Oh shit! Let me go back up. Love to see Mikey. Crap. Oh, come on, get up there. Oh, get off that. Oh. Sorry about that. Love to see Mikey see anything about that to a SAS or a Navy SEAL. Guaranteed, or even what is the Canadian one? They do I just know it. JSEC. I'd like to even see him to say that to a JSEC soldier. Guaranteed he won't. I guarantee he'd shut his yap and run away like a scared little girl.
That's what I'll do now. Just shoot and ask questions later. Anyways, moving on, folks. Because they disrespect humanity as themselves. They just could care less who you are as a person. I guess you had a good life, quote some other person. I guess you had a good life, but I have to shoot you now. But that's what their motto is. Moving on. We have this Mr. Vlad. I'm going to be very direct here. He's basically trashing me throughout his entire live stream here, stating that I'm just kind of weirded out here because nothing really goes anywhere with this live stream. He just complains and he doesn't back up any of his own work. Of course, he doesn't do any work. He just sits there on his live stream talking.
Glad.
And sucks up to his live stream in the chatters in the chat there. Because he has a ritual or a script to go through. He has to do it. He will feel out of place if he doesn't. Hey, I don't have your script. I run my YouTube the way I run it. I don't have to communicate with every single quote or comment in the stream because I'm doing other things. Maybe I just don't want to. Maybe I missed a comment or two. Who really cares? Anyways, he is trashing me throughout the live stream here, and we will be watching it and explaining what's going on here. And it's quite trashy. I end up being quite...
Does anybody know what the heck he's talking about? Because, I mean, he's talking about some YouTuber, their live stream trashed him. And then he's got freaking... This is Flat Earth Reconnaissance on there. And I'm pretty sure this is who he mentions on Ironworks. Where, as far as I know, these guys are buddies of Mikey's. So, who's he on about? Let's see.
I feel like a piece of rat shit by the end of this live stream because I end up connecting with them on the live stream. And I still kind of feel like a piece of rat shit right now. I did delete my last 2 live streams due to this Mr. Vlad character. But we will watch as he destroys me. Let me know if you can hear the audio, because sometimes the audio is not going through.
With you, you've done that with me. And it's not a me thing. However, I do not need you disrupting what we have going on in the Flat Earth community. We have enough division. Okay? We have enough division.
I'm not sure what's going on in the Flat Earth community right now. He needs to explain what's going on in the Flat Earth community. Going to meet in a conference room is not accomplishing anything. Again, I used this example before. If your house is on fire and you're talking about putting it out with water, and you have 250,000 people standing in front of this house while it's burning, and they're talking about putting it out with fire, with water, and yet they do not do the physical work by taking a bucket of water or a hose connected to a fire hydrant and putting water onto the fire. talking about it does not put the fire out. You need to actually produce some water and put it on the fire. Then the fire goes out.
All right.
Have Bliss, good to see you there. Thank you for joining. Yes, okay.
They're talking about
He's taking whatever I said on my live stream personally, very personal to him. He's speaking for everybody else. There are some people that do like the work that I do. Moving on.
I do this, I do that. Well, good, motherfucker.
Yep.
Good. I'm happy that you do work.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
Thank you.
Do you have a job? Do you have kids?
I wouldn't fucking care. I had a job. Guess what, buddy? I had a job. And so what if I had kids? I would tell them the truth.
Do you have a fucking mortgage to pay?
Mikey has neither. I don't think I've ever heard of he has children, and I don't think he's employable. So,
Do you have the normal fucking things that
normal? Yes. Sorry, Vlad. I'm not normal. I'm not like you.
right? Oh, right, I get this. I thought this is Ironworks, but this is Flat Earth Reconnaissance is put this up, and Mikey's watching Flat Earth. Why isn't Mikey watching Vlad's? I think I know who this Vlad guy is, but we'll see. I've heard of him vaguely.
I'm not special because I did not work in the military before. I'm not fucking special. Sorry about that, Vlad. I don't have the money that you have either because you have spoken about your money before. Sorry, Vlad. I'm not special like you. If you want to create a confrontation, let's do this because, yes, thank you. Maybe you are taking this personal. I am doing the work. Thank you. At least you've noticed that I'm doing the work. Thank you.
Normal fucking people, whether you're a flat earther, a globe earther, it doesn't matter. That everybody has to do.
And you have to have a job to feel special, right, Vlad?
Well, at least be a functional member of society. Yeah.
Despite you having to deal with your medical condition? I'll wait for that answer. I'll wait. Because if we all, and look, I have no smoke if you're on the dole, if you're on welfare. Some people, we need the assistance. I get it, man. I don't have a...
But you don't get it, Vlad. You don't get it because you're not in that position.
Problem with that. But if
I'm going to correct everything that he likes bashing me about, I have every right to do that, okay? I'm going to correct what he has said wrong, okay?
If you ain't on the dole, if you're not on welfare and you're out hustling, some of us have 2, 3, 4 jobs. It's just...
Yeah, good for that. I know. Again, 2 or 3, 4 jobs. Wonderful. Good for you. Did you know there's only 24 hours in a day? If you worked 17 jobs, it would only equal out to 24 hours a day, okay? Or even let it...
It all depends on what you're doing. I mean, sometimes you have a job that can kind of have, it's like indirect income in which you're doing a job, but you don't have to actively be doing it. But it's like you have to be on call or kind of doing stuff on the side. Passive income, that's it. So some jobs it's kind of more of a passive income, or you can have like a passive income, like a little side business. And I come from a single family, single parent family, in which my mom had to work 3 different jobs to make sure that there's enough, because she wasn't able to get like one really good paying one job that was paid a lot. So she had 3 jobs. They're all kind of, and then she meshed them all together. They kind of all worked together because they're all like one job. 2 of the jobs kind of were all the same kind of, sort of the same business in a way, the same thing. So she's able to kind of work them both at the same time and kind of mesh them together. So, and then like, in fact, the other job, it was only the morning and the afternoon that she had to actually be doing something. So she'd go out, get up early in the morning, go do the one job, come home, do the other stuff, go out, do the other one, and then come back. And then on the weekends and stuff, you have to work in the other jobs you do on the weekends. So, yeah, people can do that, Mikey. It's all about time management, and I've done it. I worked full time as an automotive mechanic, I'm a technician, and as well as I ran a business, and I helped family run another business. I ran my own business, helped family with their business, and I worked a full-time job that worked sometimes 5-6 days a week. And and as well as I to make a little extra cash, mad money, is I had a very early morning job in which I did, which I was only for a couple hours in the morning on delivering stuff. So I actually worked 3 different jobs, but it was all the time management and how I worked it out. As well as I still had a social life. I had a girlfriend. I went and did stuff with friends. You just have to know how to manage it. So yeah, it's easily done, but it's something that probably beyond what Mikey's able to do. So
Okay, let's do this correctly. If you work 24 jobs in one day, only an hour at each job, that's still only 24 hours, okay? So whether you work one job for 24 hours or 24 jobs in 24 hours, it's still the same amount of time and work, okay? So whether you're working 18 hours a day or 2 hours a day, you're still the same person. Sorry, I don't judge.
What it is. It's just what it is. Don't go out here talking that shit, man. It doesn't make any sense.
It does, because nobody's doing anything about Flat Earth. I'm sorry. What is wrong with going out in...
Flat Earth is not a priority. Flat Earth, for most people, minus like me, David Weiss, and fucking a few other people, doesn't pay the bills. Flat Earth is like a hobby. Even for Flat Earthers, now a lot of Flat Earthers make Flat Earth part of their personality, and they'll preach about it and they'll go out and yap about it and stuff like that. But it doesn't pay the bills. Those people that showed my last stream there, the Chester Flat Earth fucking Society, are like that. They're most of them. I think actually all 3 of them. I think there's only 3 of them. Are all retired, right? So they don't have a job. They're working. They're getting their retirement. They're getting the pensions. They go and do this as a hobby because they're bored and they're dumb. Most other flat earthers, minus some of the grifters, they don't. Flat Earth doesn't make them money, right? They still need to go and work a job. They still have to hold down a full-time job or a part-time job, being flipping burgers and packing groceries, or getting welfare, standing in line getting a welfare check, whatever it is, right? Like freaking Ethan Thompson, who's he works at going around crashing on different people's couches, right? That's just what he does, and I'm mooching off his grandma. That's his job. Fucking he's pointless. He's useless, right? Most flat earthers, if they're not holding down a job and living in their mom's basement, are useless. And if they can't hold down a job, they're not going to have the drive and the initiative to go out and push Flat Earth, right? It's just they're going to sit online, sit in the mom's basement, drinking Mountain Dew, peeing in a bottle, and moaning about how the Earth is flat because from the basement it looks flat to them. Now, Mikey's one of the few that goes out. He shouts at the street corner. There is the odd one. For most people, they don't do that because they're probably socially not very smart. They're socially awkward. This is why they probably believe the Earth is flat, because they want to feel special. A lot of people don't believe that flat earthers don't believe the Earth is flat, but they found this community of weirdos and rejects, and they're a bit of a weird reject, and they found something where if they just say a few things and they say a few crazy stuff, then people will embrace them, and they found the community and like people they can talk with. That's all they really want. They want to feel special. They want to feel like they're something else. Maybe they are like they're sitting there reading their Bible and shit like that, and they feel like God loves them, or because something they can't get a girl or a boy or whatever they fancy, or Zizo, whatever, there's 99 plus genders, whatever the heck they call them. Right? They can't find that companionship in real life. It's just too hard. The rejection, the going out in society, interacting with people, trying to operate in society, in a social situation, and read signals and stuff. It's just too much for them. So they stay in the basement, and this is what they do. So yeah, it's they're not gonna go out and shout in the street corner, because just the social interaction and probably the ridicule that they've been ridiculed enough is too much, and it's scary. So Mikey is one of those ones who he's probably not. He's either got thick enough skin, or he's not smart enough to realize or to click on that he's being made fun of. So I give him props for the fact he goes out and shouts about it on the street corner, but he does be a fool of himself too.
In public, please tell me I'm saying the wrong thing by telling me that people should not be out in public talking about flat Earth. Tell me that exact sentence and I'll shut down my YouTube channel now, because
Okay, you should not be out in public shouting about flat Earth.
obviously I'm doing the wrong thing.
It doesn't make any sense for you. And here's the thing, man. Like, I'm not going to sit here and talk bad about you.
You already have been, so I'm not sure if you've got a short-term memory problem, but the last, what are we at here? The last 25 minutes you've been talking about me, so there we go.
But this is the last time you get to sit there. You're 50 years old, bro.
Yeah, so what? Okay, what if I was 150? I don't get his points here. What is your point that I'm 50 years old, buddy?
All right, just give me a second here. I need to go take care of something. Right.
All hail the ball we tread with care, a sphere so vast floating in air, with gravity's pull anchoring deep, through heavens high our course we keep. Oh hail the ball, the curve is true, horizons bending out of view, the stars they spin a tale divine, north and south their dance align. The rising sun, it paints the skies, sets westward where the golden lies. Its path not flat, its arc profound, a shining truth, the globe is round. The rising sun, it paints the skies, sets westward where the golden lies. Its path not flat, its arc profound, a shining truth, the globe is round. South spins slow in opposite grace, northern stars in turn they trace, a cosmic waltz both strong and wide, proof of the ball on which we ride. In shadows cast, a curvature found, eclipses whisper in silence profound, a tilted axis seasons bestow, from melting optics to polar glow. Oh hail the ball, the curve is true, horizons bending out of view, the stars they spin a tale divine, north and south their dance align. All hail the ball we tread with care, a sphere so vast floating in air, with gravity's pull anchoring deep, through heavens high our course we keep. Oh hail the ball, the curve is true, horizons bending out of view, the stars they spin a tale divine, north and south their dance align. The rising sun, it paints the skies, sets westward where the golden lies. Its path not flat, its arc profound, a shining truth, the globe is round. The rising sun, it paints the skies, sets westward where the golden lies. Its path not flat, its arc profound, a shining truth, the globe is round. South spins slow in opposite grace, northern stars in turn they trace, a cosmic waltz both strong and wide, proof of the ball on which we ride. In shadows cast, a curvature found, eclipses whisper in silence profound, a tilted axis seasons bestow, from melting optics to polar glow. Oh hail the ball, the curve is true, horizon care. A sphere so vast floating in air, with gravity's pull anchoring deep. Through heavens high our course we keep. Oh, hail above, the curve is true. Horizons bending out of view. The stars they spin a tale divine. North and south their dance align. The rising sun, it paints the skies, sets westward where the golden lies. Its path not flat, its arc profound, a shining truth, the globe is round. The rising sun, it paints the skies, sets westward where the golden lies. Its path not flat, its arc profound, a shining truth, the globe is round. South spins slow in opposite grace. Northern stars in turn they trace. A cosmic waltz, both strong and wide. Proof of the ball on which we ride. In shadows cast, a curvature found. Eclipses whisper in silence profound. A tilted axis, seasons bestow. From melting optics to polar glow. Oh, hail the ball, the curve is true. Horizons bending out of view. The stars they spin a tale divine. North and south their dance align. So vast floating in air, with gravity's pull anchoring deep. Through heavens high our course we keep. Oh, hail above, the curve is true. Horizons bending out of view. The stars they spin a tale divine. North and south their dance align. Sun, it paints the skies, sets westward where the golden lies. Its path not flat, its arc profound, a shining truth, the globe is round. The rising sun, it paints the skies, sets westward where the golden lies. Its path not flat, its arc profound, a shining truth, the globe is round. South spins slow in opposite grace. Northern stars in turn they trace. A cosmic waltz, both strong and wide. Proof of the ball on which we ride. In shadows cast, a curvature found. Eclipses whisper in silence profound. A tilted axis, seasons bestow. From melting optics to polar glow. Oh, hail the ball, the curve is true. Horizons bending out of view. The stars they spin a tale divine. North and south their dance align. So vast floating in air, with gravity's pull anchoring deep. Through heavens high our course we keep. Oh, hail above, the curve is true. Horizons bending out of view. The stars they spin a tale divine. North and south their dance align. Sun, it paints the skies, sets westward where the golden lies. Its path not flat, its arc profound, a shining truth, the globe is round. The rising sun, it paints the skies, sets westward where the golden lies. Its path not flat, its arc profound, a shining truth, the globe is round. South spins slow in opposite grace, northern stars in turn they trace, a cosmic waltz both strong and wide, proof of the ball on which we ride. In shadows cast, a curvature found, eclipses whisper in silence profound, a tilted axis, seasons bestow, from melting optics to polar glow. Oh, hail the ball, the curve is true, horizons bending out of view. The stars they spin, a tale divine, north and south their dance align. All hail the ball we tread with care, a sphere so vast floating in air, with gravity's pull anchoring deep, through heavens high our course we keep. Oh, hail the ball, the curve is true, horizons bending out of view. The stars they spin, a tale divine, north and south their dance align. The rising sun, it paints the skies, sets westward where the golden lies. Its path not flat, its arc profound, a shining truth, the globe is round. The rising sun, it paints the skies, sets westward where the golden lies. Its path not flat, its arc profound, a shining.
Hey folks, alright, so something's going up here, family thing. I'm gonna have to shut it down here at this point here. We'll pick this up later on, obviously stay with my YouTube. So yeah, that's about it. I will gonna have to shut this down here and we'll call it, and I will see you all later on. If I'm not on before then, I'll be on Wednesday for Wako Wednesday, 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, which is 9 p.m. UK time. If obviously this family stuff pops up, but thanks a lot. See you again, and don't forget, stay curious. Thanks.
NASA lies, yeah, that's what I say. Don't have proof or facts in any way. I claim the moon's made of plasma, a place no one can go. The Apollo program's a scam, I can't back it up though. They talk about the ISS is floating in space. You ask me in a pool, I'd say is the case. Satellones in the sky held up by helium balloons. But bro, that's just a lie, cause that's what all bitches do. NASA lies is something I'll never prove. No facts, no evidence, debates I will lose. They say they've been to the moon, I say it's not the truth. I see truth in no way, I hate MC2 when he shows me proof. The firmament is real, a dome up above, but I'll never prove it, so lost that I'm dumb. I know the world is flat, trust your sense of sight. Saying gravity's just a theory is why I'm up at night. NASA is phony like a show or movie, fake like on stage. Truman Show, child's play, it's just but suck at this game. Because I'm just a dick with only my stupid self to blame. But I'm so fucking sure that the earth is flat, based on how I feel with my pop-up flare. Swear my blind faith is what keeps it real. NASA lies is something I'll never prove. No facts, no evidence, debates I will lose. They say they've been to the moon, I say it's not the truth. I see truth in no way, I hate MC2 when he shows me proof. Asking the wrong questions, my beliefs are all faith-based. I can't see the fucking answers right in front of my face. Stanley Kubrick is mentioned every single goddamn time. Somehow he filmed it without nobody dropping a dime. The firmament is a dome, it keeps water in the sky. But when you ask me to prove it, I can't know why. NASA in Hebrew, it means to lie or deceive. My flirt priest told me and blindly I believe. NASA lies is something I'll never never prove. No facts, no evidence, debates I will lose. They say they've been to the moon, I say it's not the truth. I see truth in no way, I hate MC2 when he shows me proof. Spreading misinformation and lies willfully, so proud. Like Nathan Thompson yelling at strangers so loud. NASA's lies, people, space is fake and Earth isn't round. Oh shit, the fathers and husbands stop me into the ground.
Asking the wrong questions, my beliefs are all faith-based. I can't see the fucking answers right in front of my face. Stanley Kubrick is mentioned every single goddamn time. Somehow he filmed it without nobody dropping a dime.
The firmament is a dome, it keeps water in the sky. But when you ask me to prove it, I can't, but why? NASA in Hebrew, it means to lie or deceive. My flirt priest told me and blindly I believe. NASA lies is something I'll never prove. No facts, no evidence, debates I will lose. They say they've been to the moon, I say it's not the truth. I see truth in the way, I hate MC2 when he shows me proof. Spreading misinformation and lies willfully so proud. Like Nathan Thompson yelling at strangers so loud. NASA's lies, people, space is fake and Earth isn't loud. Oh shit, the fathers and husbands stop me into the